sunk an enemy destroyer.
Team, this is Rip here. You guys are doing fantastic today. Got a fun video with the USS Hull. Yes, one of my favorite destroyers. And we're doing this video because, as you can tell by the highlight, man, we can Citadel battleships. And I think recently a lot of people have been saying this thing is busted. I think Potato Quality had a video about it. And I was like, I wonder if this really, truly is a busted destroyer. And probably why I like it so much. But as always, before we begin, like, subscribe, bell button below. Appreciate all the supporters of the channel. If you see value in what we're doing here today, thanks for stopping by. Let us know. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever you'd like to do. And if worst case scenario, I just appreciate you watching and taking time out of your day to enjoy what we're doing here about sailing ships, shooting ships, and making friends at the same time. So let's get right to it. So USS Hull, Tier 10, destroyer. Basically, Forrest Sherman with Des Moines caliber guns. Check out my other videos about this ship, and you can learn more about the playstyle and everything. But we're here more about the tactics, gameplay, and just seeing, kind of analyzing, man, how is this ship, and just, you know, with positioning, maneuverability, firepower, utility, survivability is a big one, and we'll see how it goes. So right off the bat, you notice we did not go in as a destroyer cap because, quite honestly, I don't think a USS Hull really is a good ship to be the capper, if you will. Primarily because it's 6.5 concealment. I mean, if you had more better concealment than this, maybe. But then again, I also look at, you know, what other consumables do you have to support you. Radar is a big one. So either you got to have to be able to get out of dodge fast, have speed. Another aspect is having hydro to, you know, maybe either potentially spot another destroyer with hydro, if you have hydro like 6 kilometers, 5 kilometers, spot torpedoes, or if you have radar yourself. If you have radar as a destroyer like a Smollin, a USS Black, that's your Gdansk, something of that nature, gives you some kind of, you know, I would say bite to the fight. And quite honestly, this is what you're seeing right now, the bread and butter. And forgive me, this may get kind of boring for you if you just not really appreciating the gunboat, DD gunboat kind of mentality. But this is your role as a DD gunboat main, where you're either one bringing a lot of fire or drawing a lot of fire. And that's really the bread and butter of the USS Hull, I think. It's just the guns. I mean, the guns are huge. They are there to be used and not to just sit there and be quiet, right? So we're going to go loud, and obviously you can see we don't have smoke or anything. Nothing really to hide and mask you. Really, you are open firing gunboating, which is one of my favorite gameplay styles to play against. And it's really, okay, take a look at this, by the way. I'm going to interrupt that, what my comment is. Look at this Prussian, and watch what's going to happen in a minute here. I think something miraculous happens that I did not think would happen, and probably based on the title of the video, you're going to understand it. Maybe it's not this section. I forgot. It was a while ago since I played this, but after the video that PQ released, I played this one game and I was going like, you know what? Let me see if this thing really is busted. But as you can see, again, going back to the guns, they are large caliber Des Moines guns. They're there to be used, not to be quiet and silent. And really having this long range capability and being able to shoot from long ranges and staying out of either secondary range or being away from other destroyers. Oh, watch this shot right here. I wonder if this is it. All right, let me pause that thought, and let's see if we do Citadel this thing. I think it was right here. And I'm really curious as to why. And you can see only 3 shells coming out of the gun. Or three single barrel shells, that is. So not the most firepower DPM, but when you land them, man, are they powerful hits. 1,600 damage right there. Maybe this wasn't the time where it actually happened. Okay, so he's running away. And you can see the amount of firepower we're dealing out. And I love holding the, you know, clicking every single shell to give this kind of a sensation of like a rapid refire or rapid firing rate where I get one shell coming out every second. It just feels that way. I like doing that. And really, I'm just walking the shells on, and you can see a lot of damage on the AP. I'm telling you, having the AP on the hull is really, really devastating. All right, here we go. Petro coming out to play with us. Now, here's the problem, though. He's exposing major broadside. As you can see, the USS Hull loves broadside ships. Look at that 3,200 damage right there. And we're just literally just walking the shells onto the waterline. He takes a massive Citadel damage, and now he realizes he made a mistake. And now the tide has turned. Now he is run out of health, and this is exactly why having a gunboat right here on the side while you have another spotter DD out there is really devastating for the enemy. And this is why we're really just suppressing the area from any kind of radar cruisers or destroyers, just trying to get somebody out of the game to help out. And if we can get one more shot, and boom, there it is, the power of the USS Hull right there, limiting a radar cruiser. Remember I told you, if you've seen my videos, just killing the destroyer and the radar cruiser right off the bat. All right, here we go. Is this the one where I Citadel this guy? Come on, baby. Wonder if I get it. Where is this Citadel? Magical Citadel of a battleship, which is really funny that I can hit it. Again, Des Moines can apparently Citadel at ranges like within 10. Let's see if we can do it here. Right there. Did you see that? Did you see that? 10.5 kilometers. We literally just Citadeled him. Holy cow. And I was like, what just happened right there? I Citadeled a Prussian? Or Preußen? Sorry, I pronounced that wrong. Forgive my English there. But man, oh man, that was incredible. That I just saw that and I was like, holy crap. We Citadel a battleship from a destroyer gameplay. I mean, the game is changing, guys. I don't remember ever seeing a destroyer being able to Citadel battleship. Maybe at Elbing, I would believe, but man, oh man, this is incredible. And you can see what we're doing here. We're just suppressing, literally just killing one guy at a time, just putting as much firepower down, just dealing so much damage. 105,000 damage right now. We just got to get one more shell on target, and boom, he goes down, taking out the Preußen right there. And now we got a Z-42 that wants to play. So now you notice we're holding out this entire eastern flank, and this is why I think a lot of guys are calling it the Cockroach, because man, oh man, is this so difficult to kill a hull because it's got this engine boost, which again, this is on a 4 Sherman hull, which is supposed to be slow, right? But because the hull has this engine boost, which allows you to go up to these speeds of 40 knots plus here, you get it plus 15%, which is kind of abnormal. You know, instead of the 0.8, or sorry, instead of the 8% that you usually get engine boost. This is pretty incredible for the USS Hull to get this, and it gets you out of situations like this you're seeing pretty darn well as allowing you to juke a lot of shots. And then, of course, we have the Super Hill, again, bringing this ship back to life. That's why I think, some of these videos I'm watching saying this is the Cockroach of destroyers, kind of like the Khabarovsk. This thing literally is similar to Khabarovsk's gameplay style, but with better concealment. Quite honestly, me personally, better guns. Better reload rates, better torpedoes, actually, compared to Khabarovsk. And right here is where, it's really, really tough for a destroyer to go against Des Moines caliber guns, and you're trying to rush a hull, really. I mean, look at that. One shell hit right there, taking out so much damage. And with the Z-42 doesn't have any heals, so I know I can win this engagement, so I might as well take a destroyer out of the play, and there it goes. Splash 3, 117,000 damage. We got Barbiana really pissed off at us, wanting to fire so much, but again, nobody's spotting, and of course, we have a Cyclone playing off right now, so I'm going to speed this up because I hate the Cyclone, man. I don't know about you guys, but Cyclones bother me so much because it takes away from the gameplay. Yes, I get their intent was to try to get people to push in because they're like, oh, I can't see anybody. Well, I guess we better push in. I get the intent right there, but me personally, I think people naturally will push in to objectives. That is to say, right, you don't need a Cyclone to really want to get people to win the game that way, because when it comes down to these players at this point are going to realize, okay, I got to cap points in order to win. But again, I've been proven wrong. Some people just like to sail their ship away and save their ship to save their ranking or something. I don't know if they really think that. Anyways, we're going to the southern side here. We're going to take on the Malta, because the Malta... Oh, and right, by the way, I'm going to do another replay next. We'll show you kind of really the power of the AA. I was going to write off the AA, but man, it is actually darn powerful. So right there, like I said, this is a wet dream for a USS Hull right here. Broadside CV. I love seeing it. It's a big target hit. Look at the Citadels. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. Come on, baby. 7. And we still can't kill this guy. 9, 10. Oh my gosh. Citadels all over the place. Finally. I had to take 13 Citadels to kill this guy. All other Des Moines guns, man, I mean, they only pack that. You can see there 4,900 per damage per shell on it. So, I I mean, let's see, what is the maximum? Yeah, 49 maximum damage. So it's going to take a lot of shells to really take that bad boy down. 4 kills, 184,000 damage, and pretty much mopping up the map. We could have gotten a Kraken here. Barbiana goes down, and man, oh man, did we... I thought we could take a Kraken right here. I mean, we'll call it a close Kraken, because I think I could... If the GK wasn't there with the secondaries, maybe I could have steel killed this one. Only one shell hit. It only takes one shell hit. That was the one right there. I don't know why I didn't kill him. Man, oh man, that was... I think that was a Kraken for me. But oh well, hey, we'll give it to the GK. Great job that part. And man, oh man. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, is this thing busted? I mean, I feel like you can still kill a hull, like with any ship in the game. But is it truly busted, broken? I mean, it's got the engine boost. It's got the heal. It comes back to life, it feels like. I didn't even build for Superintendent, so you don't... I only have 3 heals, and instead you could build it for 4. So maybe if you had 4 heals, maybe. Look at this. 1.4 million potential damage. If a destroyer can take that much damage, man. Close contender. Maybe 2 million potential damage is a close contender for OP broken. But we spotted. We didn't really cap. We were really just killing ships galore. Look at the AP shell damage. 168,000 damage. And man, oh man, did we do some power work. Now let's take a look at a video about the AA. I know the video, everybody hates CVs, but let's take a look at it. Is it truly trash, or is AA actually decent in this ship? Okay, so kind of a non-standard game here. We only have about, what, 9 players? But man, does this game actually play out to be a wallop. And even though there's 9 players, you're going to see the amount of firepower is dealt to us and the AA as well. So we'll take a look at this. This game really focuses on the AA ability of this ship, and I wanted to take a look at it. And you can see it does throw out a lot of flak clouds, and it has a continuous damage of approximately about 270, 250-ish, somewhere around that neighborhood range. Doesn't numbers matter? Kind of, but not really. And honestly, with ships like the United States, my God, almost like the FDR, who has like tank armor the size of like some light cruiser. So I don't really care how much damage you're dealing out at per se, but how long does that plane stay in your flak clouds and your continuous damage? Maybe that might play a role. But it's got the DFAA on it, which increases, as you can see, 100% continuous damage and shell explosions. Okay, so you can increase it there. Maybe that helps out a little bit. Right off the bat, Utrecht, I want to get him out of the game, but look at the firepower we can put on a light cruiser. So we can aim this thing correctly. And I love shooting at these light cruisers. It's just so fun and satisfying to see these Citadel hits, especially when you're shooting single barrel Des Moines guns. Like there's one, and you're like, oh man. Sometimes the RNG is trolly too. There it is. And let's get another one. One more, baby. Give me another one. 3. There it is. Awesome. Just nice little shell hits right into the side of his hull right there. And he's starting to run away. He's like, okay, I'm regretting my choice here. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. But yeah, I mean, the power of the hull with single barrel being able to Citadel like that with a kind of like sniper rifles is pretty incredible. All right, here is an example of the AA being used to kill this guy. Kill the, what's it called? The Utrecht's airdrops. Look at all the... He's got like 1, 2, 3... Oh, is it 2 airdrops? 3 airdrops? My God. Oh, we had Trump airdrops. We had Utrecht. This is where the bulk of the AA damage comes from. Just shooting these free airdrops because they're not really sacrificing planes. I mean, airdrops are free for the Dutch cruisers and the Trump and the destroyer. So they can throw as many airplanes as they want. They're not really afraid. They got a cooldown. So here comes another set right here. And this is where the bulk of our damage is... actually, they don't die when they're on their way out. That's funny. On the egress, you can't kill any planes for airstrikes, so I guess it doesn't matter. All right, so let's speed this up. Let's say, so everybody's running away at the eastern flank here. I elect to basically support my Shimakaze, and Zorky is also helping us as well. All right, as you can see right now, let's see where are the planes. Maine's in the back, United States in the back. Our main is in the back, United States in the back. So, yeah, battleships are in the back, like always. Let's take a look at what we can do. So we're going to try to potentially cap here. I mean, you can see there's not as many ships in this game, not as many threats. Here's an example of the AA right there. Okay, we hit the defensive fire AA, blasting him. You see it's not doing that much of it. Look at that, 12,000 in a flat cloud right there. And Kablawi, whole squadron gone, 39,000 AA damage. And look at the United States talking about it over here. He goes, Jesus, what the F was that AA burst? He's like, yeah, man. Oh, and there's more AA action right there, blasting the Dutch cruisers' airstrikes out of the way. So I don't know if it's just hit or miss sometimes with this DFAA. Maybe the player just literally flew right into the cloud. Maybe we're supporting AA from another ship around the area. I don't know. That was just pure luck RNG right there, maybe. But normally, Yeah, against Maltas and some other heavy carriers. I mean, it's really tough to shoot these planes down, but it just seems that we got lucky on this one. We're already up to 76,000 damage. All right, now we see the Trump right here. We're going to switch to HE. I've been trying to see if I can actually kill destroyers a little faster with HE. It doesn't seem... I feel like AP is still the way to go, but... I mean, whatever. I mean, we do our best. He damages our one gun, and we damage kind of because we want the amount of DPM out there. We don't want to sacrifice DPM. And look at that, he kegs out another gun. So, I mean, Trump has got some big caliber guns, I'm telling you, and they really damage your ship. But again, this is the USS Hull. It is literally the Cockroach that people are saying it is. It's so hard to kill. It's like a zombie ship, like a Zorky that's also next to me. Like the Zorky is the super ship of the Khabarovs. Very, very just tough to kill. Look at airstrikes coming in again. My goodness, and we are literally just constantly, just keep moving. That's the thing I learned is as long as you're moving and just throwing off predictability and staying that unpredictable moving platform, it's really difficult to kill. We got the engine boost active. Of course, our engine's damaged, but that doesn't stop us from continuously moving and go undetected. Boom, we damage con that. We're back, and look, we already have a heal. Look how much heal or a health that the heal will bring back. So that is a lot that you can save right there. Again, very, very powerful having the heals on a DD gunboat main. That's exactly why I do it. I like the hull for that reason. I've always said destroyers need to have heals, and if you want to do the open water gunboating, drawing fire, we're already up to 1.5 million potential damage, and that's primarily due to airstrikes and carrier. I didn't really see many people shooting at us. I could be wrong. Maybe looking at the replay, I could have missed a couple shots. We got launch torpedoes, single launch torpedoes right there at the Yamagiri. And let's see here. He pops up. He's in front of us now. I just wanted to get this Trump out of the way. Maybe I can get one or two lucky shots. Dude, and man, we lost a Des Moines Shimakaze right there off the bat. So that's why I don't push in with this thing, because I know we can get gunned down easily. Even with concealment the Shimakaze had, it's so difficult. I mean, it was a 3-on-1 right there. I mean, he had a Z-42 Trump and Yamagiri in the area. I don't think that's a... You got to sometimes analyze the minimap and go, like, is this a fight I'm willing to take? And like I said, you got to analyze the situation and take the appropriate action and figure out, hey, I can't win this battle. Let's regroup, reassess, and try to find out where else can I employ my weapon system in order to maximize the amount of damage so we can get a kill and secure a win. So we're going to go back to Bravo here because that's probably the only play I can do right now. But no, now we have a broadside light cruiser Utrecht here. Loves this shot right here. Look at the... Take a snapshot of this. Right here is the bread and butter of the hull, and bam, right there. Look, I'm telling you, Citadels galore. 2 Citadels are there, taking him out of action. And now we're going to switch to HE, see if we can nail the Z-42. If we can get the Z-42 out, that would help out a lot. I don't know why he's constantly spotted right here. It's interesting. I thought he's inside his smoke, and now he's in a smoke. And there he goes. Main blaps the Z-42 out of existence. I mean, telling you, mains full salvos literally delete destroyers. We're running away right here from the carrier. He is perma-spotting us right now, and my gosh. The guns on the Yamagiri are nothing to laugh at, man. He was nailing me, okay, right there. And, yeah, look at that. Load. Look at now more people shooting us. Now we've just crossed the 2 million potential damage, and all I was doing is going left and right, just trying to throw off as many shots as possible. Again, this is why this thing is possibly the Cockroach. Is it totally broken, busted? I mean, it's difficult to kill. I wouldn't say it's totally busted, but man, it is powerful. It is up there, though. I don't know. I mean, what is the con of this ship? Like, what is so... what could be countered with this thing? I don't know. I mean, it can heal. It can run. It can... doesn't have any smokes, but do you really need smokes at this level? I mean, I got 2 million potential damage shot at me, and I'm still alive. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm very hesitant to say things are broken or OP busted. I just think it's strong. It's just the way you play it, really. Honestly, any ship can be sunk. It's a matter of just what kind of captain you are and how you employing the weapon system. All right, so we're capping Bravo here, doing our job, capping a point. We're spotting as always, and let's see, how is the game progressing here? Are we winning? Are we losing? Where are we needed? And we're firing now on the Musashi. Somebody notice the exclamation point is going up. Somebody's firing at us, so I'm taking a look. I don't see anybody spotted, so I'm like, where is this coming from? We're going to put plunging fire of the Des Moines shells into the Musashi. Ah, there we go. Here's some fire. That must be the Tromp. Yep, so Trump is firing at us, so we got it. He knows, though, he has to get us out of the game because we are probably the ship that is most devastating for his team. And Trump goes down firing at us, so that's great job on the Zorky. Thank you for covering my ass right there. And now we're going to just have free spamming damage on the Musashi. And we're going to just do plunging fire into him. Just look at the reload rate. We got 2.2 reload rates now. Fearless Brawler, Adrenaline Rush, everything active right now. we can just nail a nice shell right into this superstructure. And this is hard to walk these shells on at 13.6, but doable, not impossible. You just got to learn how to walk these shells on, and boom, and main takes him out. Way to go there. And now we're going to go against the carrier again. Oh, man, we're getting a lot of carrier action today. If we can take this guy out, look at that full broadside carrier right there, and this is exactly what we love to see. We're just pretty much aiming right at the center there, because see how the shells kind of go below my reticle? So I'm like aiming, it's like falling short. So I'm aiming center mass, and we get a Citadel hit right there. And can we take the carrier out? Come on, baby. Give me that one nice, sweet spot. We love shooting carriers, don't we, guys? We didn't get it. Hey, Zorky took him out of action. Way to go. And now all we have left is Yamagiri. And we might have to take this engagement. I don't think the Zorky can survive against a full health Yamagiri. Okay, here we go. He did the burst fire. He takes as much health as he could. Valiant effort right there, Zorky. Way to go. You brought his health down to an unbearable amount. We could theoretically lose this, actually. If he can take out me and the Kitakaze, but 2-on-1, that's a tough one. Even for me, is that to say that, hey, can I take out 2 destroyers at once? Possible, but very, very difficult. All right, so Kitakaze is probably going to get spotted first. I slow down, let him get spotted first, and boom, we switch to HE, and now he's switching to look at me because he realizes, oh, this guy's almost dead, so why not? He does a burst fire, which sacrifices his reload. Can we survive it? And we do survive it with 727 health. Exactly, that's why the survivability of this thing is incredible. And do we take this kill? 2.1 mil in potential damage, and... yes, sir, Bob, we do. Splash 2, 81,000 damage with the victory kill right there, and that is the USS Hull, ladies and gents. This thing is a cockroach. It literally is a zombie. It's just, man, I like it a lot. It's like the new Kabarovs to me, man. For you to be able to Citadel ships, Citadel cruisers, carriers, battleships even, as you saw in the game there, very, very powerful. I don't know, is it borderline busted broken? Your thoughts. What do you think? I mean, leave it in the comments below. The build will be at the end of the video, and I don't know why the stats aren't showing up here. Probably frozen on the replay, but I'll try to get them up to show you how much actual damage we did in this this clip. Okay, so it looks like I won't be able to get the post-battle stats here, but for some reason it just stops right there. But anyways, it was a good game. Definitely... let me know your thoughts. As always, check the build at the end of the video, and thanks for stopping by. Appreciate all the supporters of the channel, and if you see me out there, make sure you say hello, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Cheers.